as a project manager or as someone working on a project, investing in a project, the most difficult thing to do is to call it quits. To say, okay, we've invested all this money into this project, but it's not taking us anywhere, and we need to stop. I know that Apple has done that recently with their car. They've decided to pull the plug, quite literally. And so I think in our life, it's the same thing sometimes. We have a project, we have a persona, we have started something, and losing it, stopping it, is not even an option for us. So this short video is to invite you to think about your life, if there are things like that drag you back. Just to give you, if you want, a bit of an example, I read this book recently. It's called Fake Heroes. And this guy goes on a bit about Mother Teresa. And she had a faith at the beginning, but towards the end of her career, she really lost faith. But she couldn't say, guys, I've done all that. It was all fake. And now, in fact, I don't have faith anymore. I don't believe in God anymore. So I'm going to call it quits. And she's going to go and do whatever she wants to do. She was stuck in this. That's the only world she had. First of all, she didn't want to disappoint the world. She was that figure that everybody admired. And also for her own story, living this religious environment for her would have been, in her mind, just denying all her past. So she couldn't do it. So she stuck with it until the end. And apparently that loss of faith is very common in people in religious orders. But sometimes they just quit, and sometimes they stick with it. So this is not a talk about religion is good or bad at all. It's just an example in the religious world, but it could happen in any situation. For instance, you could be sticking to a story, maybe doing a job that you like the sound of it, but in fact you don't enjoy doing. Yes, I am the manager of ABC, but in fact it's not you, you're not happy with it. And you could have some other things like this in your life that you are sticking with. You don't want to end that story. That story is built, you like the sound of it, but that doesn't fulfill you, that doesn't make you happy. And more importantly, it's not in line with who you are. And that, for me, it's a big warning sign. So think about that. Do you have anything in your life that you feel you've going through the motion and that is not really you, and you could just stop that project? It's a project. The thing is that we have invested so much money in a project, we don't want to stop it. And in our personal life, obviously, it's not money, but it's just you have invested so much that you don't want to pull back. So this is what I wanted to say, just a bit of an invitation to think about if there are any areas in your life that you think might need a rethink. So it's always good to do it.